Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Have a happy morning. Oh, I woke up cheerful. Oh. So, oh. I should have threw a little water on my face. I'm awake, been in bed, trying to go back to sleep for about an hour. And I just couldn't do it. It wasn't in my cards. So I thought, I'll get up. It's 4:50 and see if anybody comes in. And yeah, I'm only going to wait a couple of minutes and then I'll probably just delete the video if nobody comes in. Because it's 7, almost 8 o'clock on the East Coast. Good morning. Well, now there's 2. Good morning. Good morning. Have a happy morning. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Linda. How are you? Hi, Dana. The question isn't why am I up so early? The question is, what are you doing up so early? I have been trying to get on a regular sleeping schedule with my bypass sleep machine that I have. And I slept so good night. You're getting ready to drive. Oh, you're not on the West Coast. Oh, Linda, that's Social Security is so hard to get a hold of. Oh, you're in California and you're up this early? Oh my gosh. You and I both up on the Western Hemisphere this early in the morning. There's something to say about that. So what have you been crocheting on, everybody? I made some cake cozies. We do rock. And I need to, every time I think about you and this summer or October, you just got down to another shawl and a sweater and a blanket. Well, right now on my hook, I tore out one blanket. You're working on Nicole's pattern. Nicole. Who's Nicole? Anyway, I can't reach the other one. It's too far away, but I made one in rainbow cotton. And this is the Premier cotton. And this one's purple. I can't remember. But I had such a mess with 2 of my blankets. One of them is Mandela Ombre. And the Mandela Ombre, if you haven't worked with it before, is a beautiful yarn to work with. I mean, it's nice on your hands. It's nice and smooth. There's no rough edges. It's soft as all get out. But if you move the cake around, it tends to make a big mess. So Dana and I have a friend named Nicole that made a pattern for these cake cozies, and Dana or I were gonna, well, I was gonna make a tutorial, but I just haven't gotten there. I haven't graduated to tutorials yet. So Dana was gonna do it, and she's been so busy, I can't even get to see her when she comes home. I'm just gonna, when she says she's home, I'm just gonna sneak over and just so I can get a Dana hug. Hi, Jen. I know you will. And I might too, if you don't mind, at some point. But anyway, they work up really, really fast. You're getting ready for work. Oh, you're getting ready. Yeah, you're getting ready. I did read that right. It's still too early. My eyes aren't working right. Anyway, so then my other blanket that I'm working on for my son is I'm using DK Colors anti-peeling, and the cakes. Oh no, Nicole already gave me permission a long time ago. So I want to see how you do this, do it for a skein, because I'm telling you what, the Karen 1-pounders and Pound of Love, I don't know. I was all over the place. I thought they were the same thing. Come to find out, it's two different yarns. I need to learn so much about YouTube channeling, LOL. Maybe one day. You're so sweet. Oh, Dana doesn't have a blue dress. Oh. I can't give Dana a blue dress? But anyway, so when you're working with cakes and you are having to move them, you can't just let them sit in one spot until they're done. They become really, 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 really messy. I mean, my DK Colors came apart and I had like two cakes, the outer part of the cake and the inner part of the cake, because this yarn, it's like Karen Simply Soft, except for it's a DK. Excuse me, got the hiccups. I think that was a hiccup. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But so I tried to read it off of Nicole's website, off of her community tab, and I couldn't read it. So I texted her and asked her to send me a picture of it or a copy of it or whatever. And so I made two yesterday. They work up really, really fast. No, right now I've got 5 blankets going. I've got the Luck of the Draw. I've got Olivia's Stitch Cowl, and then I'm making a blanket out of Mandela Ombre for my caregiver, and then I'm making my son a blanket out of the DK Colors anti-peeling, and then I'm also doing Sunshine and Kisses and Fairy Wishes. Why can't Dana, I can't give you, oh, there it is. Did it work? Did I just kick you out, Dana? It's Olivia Stitch Cowl with a Crochet Nana, aka Michelle. She named, see, I didn't kick you out. You got a blue dress. So normally I film with it like this. Today I thought I'm going to film with it like this because when I go like this, you can't see my hands. That's such a pretty dress. Anyway, so these cake cozies, if you work with cakes, addicted to yarn, it's so, so simple. It is pretty. But, so, and then This blanket is a headache. Hi, Sherry. I was thinking about making a summer top with the Mandela ombre. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Beautiful. Yeah, and any of the colors would work, and um the uh, there was a rumor going around in the Yarny community that all of the cakes were going away, and it's like Mandela can't like get rid of their cakes because they're like they sell so well. I know. And so I was like freaking out. So I ran to Walmart because I'm doing so for my caregiver, I'm doing the Purple Passion by Creative Grandma. And you need what let me tell you. It wasn't I don't think any Hi Kathleen, sweetie, how are you? I know you're lurking, you can't answer that. I'm glad you're here. Anyway, Dana, did you get your book yet? Jen wants to know. I'm using what I got, so I might have to sneak and try. Oh, good. I'm glad you're fine. Well, because you're doing the scorched earth. Is that what you're talking about, Cynthia? So I was told I failed at scorched earth. Dana, you're going to laugh at this. So I'm not going to name any names. Well, doing the scorched earth doesn't mean that you can't buy more yarn. Now, ask Dana. Yeah, I won't be home until the end of the month. Thank you. Oh, my cat just moved I'm going to move this out of the way so he doesn't hit it again. There. Now I'm crooked. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that you couldn't buy it because anyway, so because I bought yarn, Dana, you're gonna laugh. Because I bought yarn, imagine that, buying yarn. Hi Michelle. When did Michelle sneak in? Oh, there you are, Michelle. Morning, all lurking. I'm at work. You're up early. I am up early. Now, Dana, that is Crochet Nana, aka Michelle. She's the one that's doing the Olivia Stitch Cow. And Olivia is her granddaughter, so she named it after her granddaughter. And what it is a bunch of people put in a comment section before it started, a week before it started. She did a video and put down their favorite stitch or a stitch. I'll send it to you. When I'm done with this, I'll send it to you in Messenger. Anyway, or any of the blue dresses can. I mean, Michelle could send her link. I can do it. It's no big deal. But no, even okay. So this is. Please. Okay, so no, I got to tell you. So I failed at the whole scorched earth thing because I bought yarn. And because I don't actually know what I have on hand. Because a certain someone in this room gave me a ton of yarn when we first got together. Of course you did. And I found yarn that Dana. See, there it is right there, Olivia Stitch Cow. That's just the hashtag though. But no, I didn't know you had any content actually, and maybe I did. I don't know. But I don't feel that I failed. So my whole thing when I said that I was going to not buy yarn and use from my stash, my big thing was I want to finish all of my whips. Well, I was told that I haven't even picked up one of my old whips, and that's true. There you go, Dana. There's the link. But there's summer projects that I can do because blankets are more for in. I know, Sherry. I tried to explain it to, you can't explain things to some people. And I tried to explain, but I don't know. I think they were just giving me a hard time. Oh, well, then I have you. I do that then. I just needed a little reminder. Yeah, so the Nan's Next Knots comes out on Thursday, and then Michelle does her Stitch Cow on Friday at about her lunchtime. So it's like, or when Olivia wakes up. So it's like between 10 and noon my time. No, that can't be. Michelle, where are you at? She doesn't when Olivia wakes up. Ohio. Okay, that's right. I remember going on a tangent about Ohio, about how I loved how they are a child support enforcement state. Around lunchtime. Okay. I know what you mean. They are messing around. Yeah, I know they are. Just giving me a hard time. I want to meet her one day. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you guys will, Jen. I'm sure you guys will meet up. The time just has to be right. Anyway, so I got lost. What's that mean? Child support enforcement state. So if you are more than $20,000 in arrears, they will put you in jail for 6 months to a year. You go to trial, and the judge sentenced you to 6 months to a year to minimum security prison. But if minimum security is full, your butt goes to maximum security with all of the really bad people. And then on top of that, you have a felony. Because it's a felony, I'm pretty sure you Ohioans, let me know if I'm wrong or not. But I think when you go to prison for 6 months to a year, that's not like a misdemeanor. I maybe it was a misdemeanor. supposed to be that way here in Indiana. And I I worry because it's supposed to be this way in Washington too, but and my son, it just scares me. I don't want him to go through what Ohio was the first state to start that though, and that was back in 2000 and in 2000. They were the ones that started enforcing and it could have been a little earlier than that. I only know that it happened in 2000 or they were doing it in 2000 because I was married to somebody that I didn't know had any kids because he lied to me. And I'm in Washington, and he was married and had a child in Ohio. My son pays $480 in child support for one kid and only makes $1,000 a month. Also, they still have to pay after prison time, I believe. Oh yeah, no, they have to pay all that back. Yeah, it's not wiped away because they go to prison. Oh, I know that's true. And um it it should. I don't know if it does or not. I don't think it does. But it should accrue interest. But I don't think it does. Um but I do know that they do have to pay it after their prison sentence because it's he went to we got married January 1st of 2000 and in May, I think his birthday was May 3rd. I can't remember because I just don't care. But anyway, two great big huge sheriff officers came pounding on our door. I had just taken my son to the bus stop and got back in bed and was gonna go back to sleep until my daughter woke up. And they were where they were knocking was completely on the opposite side of a 2,400 square foot house, and it was that's all one level. And they were knocking on so loud that I like flew out of bed, and the thing that I was married to was still sound asleep. It didn't wake him up because you would think that it would have alerted him, but it didn't. Anyway, so they asked if they could speak to him if he was there, and I said yes. And I went to shut the door because I told him, I said, I'll go get him. I'll be right back. And I went to shut the door, and they said, no, 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 you can't shut the door. And I thought, oh, this is serious. He's in trouble. And I didn't know what he had done. I met him online, and it was just worst case scenario. But anyway, he got what he deserved. He did his time, and he came back, and I made sure that his child support was paid, which wasn't even my job. He couldn't keep a job. Anyway, let's talk about fun things like yarn. So I've got my yarn out for Olivia's stitch that she picks today, and it's all ready. It's all ready to go. Now, I don't know if I told you or not, Michelle, but since you're lurking, I'll let you know. I decided that instead of doing, I do 3 rows of half double crochets and then 3 rows of whatever the stitch is. Excuse me. Now, like if it's a back post, front post, then I'll do a row of double crochets. And then, okay, I'm losing my voice. This is so not even cool. What the heck is happening here? Or my ears are playing tricks on me. But so it's 3 of the main color, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Because I wanted it to have some kind of normalcy, because the stitches aren't. So, because goodness, because the stitches are so random. I thought that keeping it at 3 and 3 and 3, I should have just done the amount of, if it wasn't under 2 other blankets right now, I would show you it, but it's tucked away. And I don't want to knock everything off of it. But I got the scan, so I'm doing it in lavender, medium lilac, I think, and amethyst. I think it's there 3 different shades of purple that really the one is almost a blue. The one is almost a bluish purple, but I like it. Are you, Michelle? Are you doing Nan's Next Knots also? I think you are. I think Nana went to work. Now that I'm all over the place. But anyway, so my failing at the scorched earth thing, because I haven't done any whips. But see, I just wanted to get out as many blankets as I could and use as much yarn as I could. And so if I buy yarn, and trust me, I'm not buying as much yarn as I would be if I wasn't doing the scorched earth. Like, I could have a bedroom completely full of yarn and not know what anything is in there. And I'm getting rid of all of the thread that I have. I'm sending it all to Mama Swift, even if I have to send, pardon me, even if I have to send her a box every 2 weeks, so that she gets it all. Because she's my swap partner. She wanted all the thread, and I honestly don't know where she's gonna put it. I told her I have probably 5 or 6 priority large boxes of thread, and it might be even more than that. Could be up to 8 boxes. But anyway, so what is everybody's plan today besides work? For those of you who are going to work or getting ready for work. It's awful quiet in here. You know, I don't know what I would do with a chat that was going. I mean, when I did my lives for our gifts of love, I had a hard time keeping up with the chat. And so I'm glad I'm just a little guy still. But, well, I can crochet. I should be crocheting. Now that I have, I think, my stitch count figured out on this stupid blanket. This is the weirdest blanket because I showed this to Trisha, and she's like, don't worry about it. As long as the stitch count is right, we'll fix it when you do the border. I'm going to have to do a border. I mean, the blanket calls for a border anyway, but it is my tension. And here I thought, oh, I'm such a tight crocheter, blah, 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 blah. I gotten old. And I can only hold the yarn so tight. Well, I don't even hold the yarn tight. So, but this is that. Oh, and you guys are looking at the back of the blanket. This is the Sunshine Kisses and Fairy Wishes. This is section 1, and then this is Across the Miles. This light is bad. I've got, my chair is turned. I mean, you can tell that I'm sitting off-centered. My chair is turned this way for the TV, which is why I normally just go vertical, so it does look like I'm kind of straight. But anyway, so there's a definite front side to this blanket and a back side. And even this, oh, this is the same side. Even this side is, no, that is the different side. They're both wonky. I mean, you can tell how straight they are, not? And I think it's the type of stitches that are in it. I don't know. It's the way I crochet. Let's just be honest with ourselves. It's the way I crochet. So, oh my gosh, my chat wasn't even coming up. Hi, Granny D. Oh, dark 30 where you are. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I'm having a half of the time. Okay, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, yarn. Yeah, let's talk about something fun. Did you get my Facebook message? I asked Raven, and he was all right with the red heart. Oh no, I haven't looked yet. If you, oh. Well, wait a minute. So, okay, so I've missed Dana. The box of goodies you sent me was amazing thing. Doesn't she do great boxes? Oh, okay, why are you gonna cry, Sherry? As long as the stitch count is right, it should be fine after washing. Okay, that's good to know. Because I think I'll wash it before I do I have to do a giveaway video. Poop the dog. You mean Dooley needs to read his paper? Poop the dog. And get ready to go. Nice to see you, Carrie, and everybody else. I love you, Dana. See you later. Drive safely. LOL. I love pooping the dog. Right? So I hope oh my gosh, honey, I'm gonna let me just take a moment to pray for your dad. Father God, I just lift up Sherry's dad to you, Lord, and just lay your hands on him and be there with him and just take care of him, Lord. And give Sherry some calming vibes and just be there with her, Lord. We love you. In your name we ask. Amen. Okay. Oh, sweetie. Okay, so on to oh, here comes the damn cat. The damn cat. Anyway, I'm sorry, Sherry. I'll try to be distracting. So I saw I missed a bunch of he is in a type of coma. Oh, wow. Honey, how old is he? I mean, I guess age doesn't really matter anymore. But so I just 62. Yeah, he's still young. He's still young. So I'll just keep him in my prayers and you. Stay calm and crochet on, as little sweet tea would say. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to sound more and more like my grandma. I think I lost a bunch of people when I prayed. That's horrible. Anyway, so I'll look for your I'll look for your message. I didn't get it. Did you actually hit the send button? Because I just looked and I didn't. Yeah. So you talked to Raven and he said to go ahead and buy those jumbo ones. Oh, now we got people coming in. Hi, everybody. Okay. Did you see my text about doing the cake bag in a Zoom meeting? Oh, no. And we could do that. We could do that. And amen. I was putting my clothes. Still have to get to the store, bought teepers. Whoops. Ah. Okay. Still have to get to the store, bought teepers in for the day. Oh, I'm confused, Dee. So, Sherry, I just now got your message. Did you forget to send it? Or is my messenger just that messed up? Oh, you have to put your... I have my lower ones. Sorry, my youngest daughter had to go to the hospital last night. She just called. Doctor hasn't come in yet. Can use some prayers, y'all. Okay, Cynthia. Father God, I just lift up Cynthia and her daughter to you, Lord, and just healing touches for Cynthia's daughter and for Sherry's dad. Lord, just comfort them in their time of need and just let them know that you're there. We love you. In your name we pray. Amen. Okay. There you go. Can't have the doctor will be in. Me too. So I need some Vaseline to lube up. You guys are going to think this is gross, but I need to lube up my nose because I use a bypass machine for like a CPAP machine, but it's one case down. Welcome, sweetheart. And because the air goes in so forcefully, it dries out my nose. And so I need to get some, or mentholatum, one or the other. I don't even care which. I tried water, but it just dries. Pardon me. Well, hopefully your daughter calls with good news, Cynthia. And yeah, you just put it on a Q-tip, and I think, I mean, it would. Well, I'm seriously about ready to just put some lotion up there, but then I'd be smelling like really smelling my lotion. But I'll go into town today and oh, olive oil. I didn't think of that. Or coconut oil. I have a thing of coconut oil somewhere. Like a great big huge thing of it somewhere. But yeah, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. But yeah, it's just, and it's just on the inside right here, on the sides of my nose, on the insides. But I tried inhaling a little. Yeah. Yeah, you can use it for anything. I have to run or hobble off and get some things done. And then get back to these baby blankets. Love you, Carrie. Love you all. And God bless each of you. Praying also. Bye. Love you. My hubby did that too. Vaseline works best. That's what I was thinking. Well, I like mentholatum. I like the smell of it. Have a good day, Granny D. But something, I mean, I just talked to my sleep doctor yesterday, and he said to get some. Now, I'm not going to say this right. I never say this word right. What is the stuff that they use to flush out an IV? I want to say cellulane, but that's not it. Cellulane, that's not it either. I think that's the one word that I have trouble with. Saline. Saline, that's it. Saline. Ah. Yeah, saline solution for my nose. And all I'm thinking is if I spray it up my nose, it's going to go right into my lungs. That makes no sense. It's not. Yeah, salt water. Yarn, yarn. So I want to show you guys some yarn. I'm going to move you a little bit because I did get some yarn and I got more coming today, but I can show you what's coming today because I already ordered it. God, I love this chair. Saline dries too fast. Well, yeah, I mean, I would assume it would be. Well, it's like, God, look at how close I am to you guys. You could, if I had boogers in my nose, you could see my boogers. I'm so close. I'll be right back. See, I said I'd be right back. Did I miss anything? Okay, let me push my chair back so I can get back at a decent distance so I'm not like right up in your all's grill. Okay. So sweet rolls were on sale. Premier had a sale on sweet rolls. And I ordered raspberry swirl. I'm confessing now, I ordered 20 of them. And I tried to put rock candy pop. I think that's what this is. Oh, just rock candy. Here, I can open it. I don't want to, though. Oh, it goes to your throat? Okay. I don't want to open these until I get ready to use them. Can you see the Oh. Can you see the color? This is the rock candy. It's got teal, purple, and light purple. So lavender. There's no white, though. And then I got Pansy Pop, and that's what's coming today. So they ran out of the raspberry swirl, and they texted me and they said, we don't have it anymore, make another choice. Well, I knew I was getting Premier. I knew I was getting 12 of these. So I got, who's driving? Cynthia. I missed something. Anyway, so I got 12 of the rock candy and 12 of the Pansy Pop. And so I really like the Pansy Pop is white, gray, and a darker purple. And so I got 20 of those coming today. I don't know why I didn't just pick a couple different colors, but I didn't. So, but 8 of those will make a nice size Afghan. So, Snowball Express. My girlfriend's, my nail tech lady that does my nails is raffling off a blanket for me right now. And she's going to keep it open until she reaches like She goes, I said, well, when are you going to, how long is the raffle going to go? And she goes, I don't know until I think there's enough money in there that is the, I'm going to start another Ripple Afghan, but going to use over my 31. Oh, I really hate how this disappears. Of my, from the 3 I made. Oh, okay. You know, some people have a real problem making Ripple blankets because they have the bottom peak where you skip the bottom 2 stitches to make the B. People don't like that space there, and I don't have a problem with it, but anyway, so I'm trying to get blanket quantities. Well, you're doing it now, right? And Cynthia, who did you say was driving? You said she's driving now? Wow, it just got cold in here. Like, so the house that I'm in is old, and the land that it's on has let's just say there's ghosts or a ghost. And I swear it just walked through me. You know how when you are in a room and you walk through a really super, super cold area? Well, that's where I'm at. It was nice and warm until just, maybe it's because I took a drink of my coffee and it's not hot anymore. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I need to take my medication. Yeah. Well, right. And I know I believe in ghosts. So I'm gonna tell you guys kind of a haunting story. My Ripple always go way wonky. Linda, the trick to that is to count. Listen to me give advice about counting when I'm working on this sunshine kisses and fairy wishes. You have to count and count and count and count and count. I'm gonna what pattern is the sunshine kisses and fairy wishes? Oh, Sherry, you would be fine. Just do a baby one. You would be fine. Yeah, they take practice. They do. They take practice. I was fortunate. The first one I made came out really good. It was luck. I was a lot younger and I was following a pattern. I taught myself to read patterns. And it's like reading a pattern, if you think about it as somebody telling you what you're doing in the next row, maybe we'll make it easier. I don't, because some people say I can't. I just got a little. Oh, I'm sure you do great. I'm sure they're beautiful. But you have a great day, Jen, and don't work too hard and drive safe. Love you, girl. I'm sorry, my eye itches. Well, that's nice. Oh, she's not driving, she's riding. She gets to crochet. Let's see. Bye, sweetie. And you're welcome. What else can we talk about? Well, so this blanket, oh my gosh, I am shedding. So this blanket that I'm working on is my sister asked me to make. Now, she didn't ask me to make a hard blanket. She just asked me to make her a blanket. And I thought that it would be oh my gosh, I'm totally doing this blanket wrong. I really should wake up before I start crocheting. I don't know why it reconnected. I don't know why it did that. That's so weird. But anyway, yes, no, wild crochet, coffee tea, wild crochet. I've had almost a full cup, so yes, coffee, please. Sherry, when I end my live, I'll be going into Zoom, so you can come into Zoom if you want. I mean, you can go into Zoom if you want anyway, but I was just saying I'm going to be going in there as soon as I get done. Well, so if you haven't tried biscuit tea, you're missing out. Oh my gosh. So Tracy from Crochet Rocks, I always hear her talking about biscuit tea, and I thought, what in the heck is this? What's the big deal? So I ordered a box. And I had a drink, and I was like, and I just drank it plain. I didn't put anything in it. So my very first one was just the tea. And I was like, oh my God, this is really, really good. Well, now I put a little sweet cream in it, just a little bit. And Oh, knock your socks off. It is so good. So now I order them 12 packs at a time. Because 6 doesn't seem to last long enough. Or 8, I think I ordered 10 last time. But anyway. Well, I have been sitting here jabbering on for an hour. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about or anything to ask me? Or gotta get off here and wait on myself. Wait on my call. See y'all later. Okay, Linda. Love you. Yeah, I think I love biscuit tea and fruity tea. Oh yeah. Decaf one is good too. Ah, and vanilla and nutmeg. Oh. So I bought some stash tea and I tried some hibiscus tea. Have you tried hibiscus tea, Michelle? It tasted like I was eating a flower. I couldn't get past the flower taste. You know how when you smell something and you can taste it? That's what it reminded me of. And I was like, oh, this is disgusting. You're welcome, sweetie. I have some. I'll have to send you a couple. Oh my gosh. Don't let me forget, Michelle, to send you a couple because it won't take but a couple of stamps. And stamps I am not lacking in. So, and I'm going to be going to the post office either next Friday or the following Monday. Yes, it is. Vaseline is good for so many things. Love you, sweetie. I'll be in Zoom in a little while if you need to talk. No, you can. I mean, I think it was high mischief. I can think of his name. Oh, he loves his mama. He loves his mama. I don't want you knocking my pills over. Okay. I'm putting up the crochet. Pretty kitty. Is your pretty baby kitty. Pretty boy kitty. Handsome. You're a handsome boy. Vitamin E. Oh, vitamin E would work too. Okay. You need to go away. Cats think that we're here on their. I got news for them. Anyway, well, I'm going to end this. I've been so like all over the place. I love you all. Thank you for coming in and joining me. And I might go live a little later. What I'll talk about, but no, go. Psst. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great day, and I hope everything goes okay with your daughter, Cynthia. And yeah, you guys, I'll take care. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.